Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Let's get into the energies today for October 7th. How are you all doing? This new moon. Great Spirit, Mother, Father, Spirit, guides, and angels, please give us some guidance. What is the energy today for October 7th for the collective? There's a challenge in the outcome. Spirit, please give it to us plain. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on today. Ooh, okay. Two of Swords here. Again with the balancing, okay? With this Libra new moon we just experienced. This is the energy still of trying to balance your life, trying to balance yourself, get some, maybe taking a time out from any kind of conflicts that you have been dealing with lately, and really trying to make a choice. Some of you are still trying to decide on something and really trying to weigh your options. Okay, for others of you, this is taking a time out from some kind of conflict you've been having and really trying to gain some balance within yourself so you could engage again in whatever is going on. For some of you, there may have been some conflict going on, and this is a bit of a time out where you're trying to find a resolution and just come to more inner peace and balance. Okay, so definitely taking a time out from making any major decisions or any conflict that you've been dealing with. This is, just having a bit of taking a time to really reflect and find some inner peace and balance. That's it. What's the challenge here? Okay. The Daughter of Cups here. So the challenge really is being, for some of you, because this came in the reverse here. So there's a challenge of having a bit of overwhelm. Okay, some of you have a lot of emotions and maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed, which is, why we're trying this, which is why the energy today is, asking us to really take a time out and reflect. Okay, because there's a challenge for a lot of you, maybe feeling a lot of overwhelming emotions. Okay, you may be feeling just, yeah, maybe a lot of internal conflict, okay, and emotional uh, upheaval. I feel for some of you, a lot of you may be feeling a little bit of overwhelm with your emotions, okay. Maybe a bit of a challenge just to feel balanced emotionally, okay. That sometimes happens with these big moon energies and planetary things that are happening. So yeah, just really focus on trying to find some balance and taking a time out from making any decision or dealing with any conflict or any situation that has maybe left you feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because a there's a need to really balance yourself, okay, and there's some overwhelming emotional energy that you may be having a challenge really navigating through your feelings. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome? The outcome for the collective here. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords, but it is in reverse, which I like to see, because what that means is that you're going to be, ready to take on anything in the past that has been a nightmare, okay, has left you full of anxiety, your fears in the past that may have been a bit overwhelming, which may be still the challenge here, why you have a lot of overwhelming emotions, okay. But the outcome here with the Nine of Swords in reverse, what that says is that you're going to be ready to face those fears. Okay. You're going to be leaving behind the anxieties and all those overwhelming emotions. You're going to find a little bit of balance and a little inner peace. Okay. And be ready to move forward and really face your fears, because most of the time fears are really, I heard it's fears, false evidence appearing real. And I love that. So this is an energy of you really being able to get out of any paralyzing energy about, fears or anxieties, and being ready to face them and overcome anything that in the past has been very tumultuous or very, very hard for you to really deal with and face. Okay. And right now, there's a lot of overwhelming emotions that you're probably sifting through and having to really look at. Okay, but that's going to lead you to really feeling in a place of power and being ready to face any fears that you may have had in the past that may have been holding you back or maybe preventing you from moving forward. Sometimes we get stuck in fear and get like frozen. So this is you being able to move again after this period of taking a time out and really looking at things and in your inner world and trying to balance yourself. Okay. And once you're able to do that, you'll be able to really face your fears and move forward and not be paralyzed or overwhelmed with a lot of emotions. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a quick little message here from our unicorn friends. It's going to be a short one today. There's a lot on my plate. All right, unicorns, any words of advice for people? What are your words of advice? Okay, we got 2 messages today. All righty. Forgive and curiosity. So forgive, it's time to let go of anger or blame. All right. It's good advice. And, once you do that, that may be why there's like this, and it's a challenge for some of you. There's probably been something that has been upsetting, which has left you feeling very, very over emotional, perhaps. But the unicorns are right. Whatever has happened, if you forgive, it's time to move on. And that would be, being able to face your fears and get out of any kind of fear-based energy you've been stuck in, or any anxieties or these overwhelming emotions. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, letting go of anger and blame. It's good advice. So you can move on and heal yourself. And we have curiosity. Start a project related to something you are curious about. Also nice advice. So for some of you, it may be time to, like I said, with the new moon, this is a time of putting new intentions, starting new projects. So this is a great time. So if there's something you've been really curious about, start a project about it. It doesn't have to be big. It could just be, something you want to research and learn about. Whatever it is for you, it would be a good idea. This is a good energy now to start something new, for sure. And let go of whatever you've been holding on to, which is maybe overwhelming emotions, blame, anger, upset, regret, whatever it is. Let it go so you could move forward and face all those fears and get rid of the anxieties and the things that have been keeping you up at night. Okay, nice advice. All right, my loves, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you got a message you needed to hear. I know it's a little short today, but it's pretty plain. Just to overview here to cap the energy here today is definitely a day of, going within, trying to find some mental clarity, some balance. If you have been having some kind of conflict with someone, or something going on that has been a bit difficult, now is the time to really take a time out from any of that and do a little introspection, finding some balance within yourself, okay? Because you're definitely having to deal with a lot of overwhelming emotions. For some of you, maybe a lot of disappointment, could be regret. Some of you may be feeling sadness, anger, whatever it is, there's definitely a challenge there for you to feel some emotional satisfaction, okay? Because there's something that you are, something that has been difficult, I feel. So you're having to really forgive, okay? Like the unicorn said. And it's not easy to forgive people, especially when they have hurt us, right? But your forgiveness is not for the other people as so much as it is for yourself, so you could move on. Because even when people hurt us, we're not forgiving them. And forgiveness doesn't mean you are condoning what they have done and allowing them back in your life. That doesn't need to happen. But what you could do is forgive the incident and move on. Doesn't mean you need to let them back in your life or that you agree with what they've done or giving them, you know, giving them a pass, but forgiveness just helps you move on, okay? Forgive yourself for being in a situation that maybe you were taken advantage of or, were hurt in. So that's definitely something you have to look at is where you could forgive in your life, okay? And how that can help you to move on from whatever anxieties and mental nightmares and things that have been keeping you conflicted and keeping you up at night. Okay, sometimes if we could forgive, we could move on and forget and move on to something better. Start something new that you're curious about. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe there's somebody that you're curious about, and it may be time to move on from something that has been difficult and not really working for you and leaving you in anxiety and with a lot of emotional upset. So, it's time to look at those things. All right, my loves, have a blessed day. I will see you all soon. Love and light.